Hey, let's spill the tea on Indonesia. The absolute legend with a jaw-dropping 13,667 islands. It's like the ultimate archipelago, sandwiched between Asia and Australia, with the Indian Ocean on one side and the Pacific on the other. Equator vibes? Absolutely. Now, when someone drops Indonesia, 9 out of 10 times, brains go straight to Bali, the superstar island that's been the backdrop for K-dramas, the hottest spot for TV shows, and the dreamy destination for celeb weddings. But here's the real talk. Indonesia's way more than just Bali. Sure, Bali's like the Beyoncé of islands, stealing the limelight and all. But guess what? This entire archipelago is an undiscovered treasure trove. Beyond Bali, there's an entire squad of islands waiting to blow your mind. So, while Bali's owning the spotlight, the rest of Indonesia is like, hey, we're cool too. It's a whole vibe. An archipelagic adventure waiting to happen. Yogyakarta. Let's talk Yogyakarta, the cultural heavyweight and og of Javanese civilization. This place is a vibe, a major player in Indonesia's cultural scene. Now, get ready for the main event, Borobudur historic spot. A jaw-dropping stupa on a hill situation up north. CNN says catching the sunrise here is one of the 27 must-see sights. For the purest experience on Earth, and they're not wrong. But Yogyakarta isn't just about ancient wonders. It's a jackpot of natural beauty, mind-blowing local arts, and traditions that'll make your heart race. Plus a gourmet food scene that's basically a taste bud carnival. It's the total package, ancient vibes, cultural richness, and a feast for your senses. Yogyakarta is where it's at. Medan. This city in Indonesia is like the quiet overachiever of the bunch. It's the capital of North Sumatra, the economic hotspot, and basically the big cheese of the Sumatra scene. Only Jakarta and Surabaya give it a run for its money in terms of size. But here's the cool part. Medan is the go-to gateway for tourists looking to explore the awesome highlands of Toba Lake and dive into some wild jungle adventures in Sumatra. The journey? Let's just say it's a mix of passion and a pinch of challenge. The kind of adventure you're gonna remember. Komodo Island. Ever heard of Komodo? It's that chill spot wedged between Sumbawa and Flores in Indonesia. This place is wild 40 kilometers of rugged goodness from north to south and 20 kilometers of hot and dry vibes from east to west. And guess who's the boss here? The Komodo dragons, the kings of the lizard world, just doing their thing on the island. But hold up, it's not just about land antics. Dive into the waters around Komodo, and it's a whole new world. We're talking ocean sunfish, manta rays, dolphins doing flips, eagle rays soaring, plus the cutest pygmy seahorses, some stunning Selenostomus cyanopterus, and the mysterious octopus maculosus. It's like a VIP party for divers, pure magic underwater. Bandung. Bandung in Jawa Barat is like this cool spot with killer landscapes. Think Tangkuban Perahu and the Bandung Hot Springs, total must-sees. It's that chill city, kind of like Paris and Java, super laid-back vibes, always feeling like spring. And get this, Bandung's the go-to for coffee and tea in Jawa Barat. They've got that unique climate going on. Shopping for souvenirs? Tons of options. The city rocks this mix of European colonial style and traditional art that's just downright charming. Bandung isn't just a place, it's a whole cool vibe of nature and culture coming together. Definitely one to check out in Indonesia. Raja Ampat. So, picture this hidden gem called Raja Ampat, chilling in the waters between West Papua Barat and Head of Bird. It's like a dream, over 1,500 little islands, coral reefs, and all that jazz, circling 4 main islands. Masul, Salawati, Batanta, and Waigeo, plus Kofiau Island. This place is huge, covering more than 40,000 square kilometers of pure paradise. Now, if you're into marine life, this is the spot. According to the cool folks at Conservation International, Raja Ampat is like the rock star of marine diversity. 537 coral species, 1,074 fish species, and 699 mollusk species. Dive in, and you'll be hanging with pygmy seahorses on your fingers. with manta rays and sharks casually cruising by. It's a whole underwater party with tuna, giant trevally, and snapper living their best lives. Now, here's the thing, to hit up this marine paradise, there's a cost. But trust me, it's worth every penny for the adventure of a lifetime. Raja Ampat isn't just a place, it's an experience you won't forget. Heading to Raja Ampat? Cool. So, flights to Sarong might set you back anywhere from $300 to $1,000. Gotta keep an eye on those deals. Where you crash is a game changer, too. Homestays start around $20, resorts can hit $300 or more. Diving or snorkeling, the fun stuff, is like $30 to $150 a day, plus a $100 park fee. Boat rides between islands? Budget $10 to $50. Daily spending for food, local rides, whatever, figure $50 to $100 for budget vibes. $100 to $300 if you're living the mid-range dream. And $300 and up for a luxury party. Raja Ampat's waiting with its crazy marine scene. Make it happen. Bintan Island. Bintan Island, the big player in the Riau Islands, is like this cool hangout spot sandwiched between Singapore and Johor Bahru in Malaysia. It's like the stretch from the Malacca Strait to the South China Sea, and the biggest city, Tanjung Penang, is chilling in the southwest. Singaporeans have adopted Bintan as their backyard getaway. Thanks to its clear blue waters, laid-back beaches, and a whole bunch of marine vibes. Tropical plants giving off good vibes, silver sandy beaches meeting the South China Sea. It's like a postcard view. And when it comes to kicking back, Bintan's got you covered with international resort hotels offering all the R&R you need. But hey, if you're more of a thrill seeker, there's a buffet of adventures, diving, golf, and whatnot to keep things interesting. Now, let's talk about the real MVP, the seafood scene. Bintan doesn't mess around. It serves up some seriously delicious seafood that adds a whole new level of awesome to your island getaway. Whether you're beach bumming, chasing adventures, or indulging in seafood heaven, Bintan's got that perfect laid-back vibe. Lombok. Alright, so Lombok, this chill island near Bali, is like a hidden paradise. You've got the badass Mount Rinjani for those who crave a hiking challenge. And reaching the top rewards you with killer views and this epic crater lake called Sagara Anak. If you're more of a beach bum, Singigi Beach is the spot. Way less crowded than Bali's craziness. And don't forget the Gili Islands nearby. They're perfect for snorkeling or just soaking up the sun. Now, here's the cool part. Lombok has these dreamy pink sand beaches, like Tongsi Beach. The sand's got this subtle pink vibe from bits of red coral, making it a romantic haven for lovebirds. Lombok's vibe is more authentic and less touristy than Bali, with bluer seas, cleaner air, and way fewer people. Divers, you're in for a treat. The underwater scene is vibrant with coral reefs and all sorts of marine critters. But here's the plot twist, Lombok isn't just about nature. It's also a hotspot for motorsports. Hosting the MotoGP at the Mandalika International Street Circuit. So, you can go from chilling on the beach to watching some high-speed racing in no time. Whether you're conquering Mount Rinjani, lazing on serene beaches, exploring underwater wonders, or catching the MotoGP action, Lombok's got your back for a laid-back and thrilling adventure. Maratua. So, Maratua Island in Indonesia's Derawan archipelago is basically a hidden tropical gem in the Celebes Sea. Even though it's not huge and is surrounded by a massive shallow lagoon, it's a big deal for marine life lovers. Why? 'Cause it's part of the Coral Triangle, a big deal in the international marine scene. People who are into nature and diving dig Maratua. The coral reefs are top-notch, and you can hang out with cool marine buddies like manta rays and chill sea turtles. Plus, Maratua is all about that eco-tourism vibe, encouraging folks to pitch in and protect its chill habitat. Getting there is a breeze, jump on a plane or boat, and you're good to go. The island itself is like a secret spot with clear waters, dreamy white beaches, and some seriously colorful undersea scenes. Maratua is the go-to for anyone wanting to dive into one of the most biodiverse marine spots on the planet. It's like a secret underwater wonderland. Bromo. Alright, so Bromo, this volcano hotspot in Java, Indonesia, is like nature's blockbuster movie. Vast sand plains, 4 badass volcanoes, and epic views that'll blow your mind. Now, the real showstopper is catching the sunrise from Mount Pananjakan. It's a color explosion as the sun peaks over the horizon, giving the whole scene a magical vibe. And don't even get me started on Bromo crater. You can climb up those stairs, witness mini eruptions, and soak in the jaw-dropping crater views. The Tenggris folks, the locals, throw this annual Kasada bash where they give props to Bromo with offerings and prayers. Getting there? Hop in a jeep or car from Malang or Probolinggo, and if you're feeling extra, trek or ride a horse to the top. But Bromo isn't just a morning person. The nighttime sky is a whole other spectacle, with stars putting on a dazzling show. Big shout out to the local crew for keeping things in check. They've got rules for saving the environment and keeping everyone safe. In a nutshell, Bromo is like the ultimate adventure playground, drawing in thrill seekers and photo geeks. It's Indonesia's A-list nature spot. Top of form, Banyuwangi. Banyuwangi, this awesome city at the edge of Java in Indonesia, has this killer spot called Mount Ijen. Now, the real star here is the Ijen crater, a volcanic pit that's like no other. A massive acidic lake with a mind-blowing turquoise hue, making it one of the biggest sulfuric acid lakes on the planet. And the coolest part? At night, there's this magical blue flame show thanks to burning sulfuric gas. If you're up for it, take a hike up Mount Ijen for some killer views of the mind-blowing Ijen crater. On your way up, you'll run into these hardcore sulfur miners doing their thing, collecting sulfur like it's no big deal. Getting there? About 30 kilometers from the heart of Banyuwangi. You can roll up in your ride or hop on some local transport. Props to the local authorities, they're doing their bit to keep things in check with eco-friendly rules and safety measures. Pro tip: hit up Ijen crater in the AM for the best views, and don't forget your gear. Masks and rugged clothes to tackle that sulfur vibe. Bottom line, if you're into crazy adventures and nature's awesomeness, Mount Ijen is your jam. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Stay tuned for more exciting adventures.